In the hidden corners of forests, gardens, and wild landscapes lives one of the strangest insects on Earth. An insect so unusual that many people mistake it for a creature from a science fiction movie. Meet the scorpion fly, a fascinating insect famous for its long face, delicate wings, and a tail that looks like a scorpion's deadly stinger. At first glance, it appears dangerous and mysterious, but the truth behind this insect is even more surprising. Despite its intimidating appearance, the scorpion fly is harmless to humans and plays an important role in nature. With ancient origins, bizarre behavior, and a design unlike almost any other insect, the scorpion fly has become one of the most curious species in the insect world. In today's video, we are exploring the incredible life of the scorpion fly, discovering how it survives, why it looks so strange, and why this misunderstood insect deserves far more respect than fear. The scorpion fly belongs to the order Macoptera, a group of insects with a history stretching back millions of years. Some scientists consider them living reminders of ancient insect lineages that existed long before humans appeared. Today, scorpion flies can be found in many parts of the world, especially in moist forests, woodland edges, grasslands, and gardens. They prefer cool environments with shade, fallen leaves, and plant cover where they can hide and search for food. Their delicate appearance may seem fragile, but these insects have survived for ages through remarkable adaptation. The first thing most people notice about a scorpion fly is its unusual body shape. It has a long downward pointing snout called a rostrum, large wings with dark patterns, and a slender abdomen. In males of many species, the tail curves upward and ends in a swollen structure that strongly resembles a scorpion stinger. This feature gives the insect its famous name. However, this tail is not a weapon and cannot sting people. It is actually part of the male reproductive anatomy used during mating. The frightening appearance is more for display than defense. This means the scorpion fly looks dangerous, but is completely harmless. Its wings are another beautiful feature. Scorpion flies have two pairs of narrow transparent wings, often marked with dark spots or patterns. When resting, they hold their wings out to the sides or roof like over the body. These wings allow gentle, fluttering flight, though many scorpion flies spend more time walking through vegetation than flying long distances. Their movement is slow and cautious, helping them stay hidden from predators. The long snout of the scorpion fly is one of its most useful tools. At the tip are chewing mouthparts designed for feeding on soft materials. Unlike mosquitoes or biting flies, scorpion flies do not suck blood or attack humans. Many species feed on dead insects, decaying organic matter, pollen, nectar, ripe fruit, and soft plant tissues. Some are scavengers, helping clean the environment by consuming remains of other small creatures. This makes them important recyclers in ecosystems, quietly helping break down natural waste. Scorpion flies are especially active in humid weather and shaded habitats. They often rest on leaves, stems, or low branches, blending into the environment with their brown or yellow coloring. If disturbed, they may fly only a short distance before landing again. Their gentle behavior makes them easy to observe for photographers and insect enthusiasts lucky enough to find one. However, many people overlook them because they are not common in crowded urban areas and prefer calmer natural habitats. One of the most fascinating aspects of scorpion fly life is courtship. Male scorpion flies are famous for offering gifts to females during mating. These gifts may include dead insects, drops of saliva, or edible food items. Scientists call this nuptial gifting. The male presents the offering, and if the female accepts it, mating may begin while she eats. This behavior increases the male's chance of success and shows how complex insect relationships can be. In the natural world, even tiny creatures use strategy, competition, and communication. In some species, males with better gifts have greater chances of mating. This creates competition where males must find valuable food items or produce nutritious secretions. Females benefit by receiving nutrition, especially when producing eggs requires energy. This remarkable system demonstrates that insect behavior can be surprisingly advanced. What seems like a simple bug on a leaf may actually be performing one of nature's oldest exchange systems. The life cycle of a scorpion fly begins as an egg laid in soil or moist organic material. After hatching, the larva emerges. Scorpion fly larvae look more like caterpillars than adult flies. They live close to the ground, feeding on decaying matter, plant material, or tiny organisms. As they grow, they molt several times before entering the pupal stage. Eventually, an adult scorpion fly emerges with wings and its distinctive body shape. This complete metamorphosis allows different life stages to use different habitats and food sources, reducing competition within the species. Scorpion flies also play a role in food chains. Birds, spiders, frogs, reptiles, and larger insects may hunt them. Their patterned wings and cautious behavior help reduce risk, but many predators still target them. Because they feed on dead insects and plant material while also becoming prey themselves, scorpion flies help transfer energy through ecosystems. Every small species matters in nature, even those rarely noticed by humans. Another reason scorpion flies are scientifically important is their evolutionary history. Fossil evidence shows ancient relatives existed millions of years ago, and some early forms had unusual features not seen today. Researchers study these fossils to understand how modern insects evolved, especially wing development and relationships between major insect groups. Some scientists believe Mecoptera may share deep connections with fleas and other lineages. This means scorpion flies are not just strange insects. They may help explain the history of insect evolution itself. Despite their ancient success, scorpion flies face modern threats. Habitat loss is one of the biggest dangers. Forest clearing, pollution, pesticide use, and destruction of damp natural areas reduce the places where they can live and reproduce. Because many species prefer specific environmental conditions, even small changes can impact local populations. Conserving woodland edges, leaf litter zones, wetlands, and natural gardens helps support these insects and countless other small creatures. Scorpion flies also teach an important lesson about appearance. Many animals look dangerous but are harmless, while some dangerous species look ordinary. The male scorpion fly's tail is a perfect example of misleading appearance. People often fear it because of the scorpion-like shape, yet it cannot sting. Understanding wildlife instead of reacting with fear helps people appreciate biodiversity and avoid unnecessary harm to harmless species. For photographers, scorpion flies are a dream subject. Their unusual profile, transparent wings, patterned bodies, and dramatic tail shape create stunning close-up images. Macro photography has introduced these insects to millions of people online. When enlarged through a camera lens, the scorpion fly looks like a miniature dragon or prehistoric machine. This visual power has helped change public perception, showing that insects can be beautiful and fascinating rather than simply pests. In gardens, scorpion flies are generally beneficial or neutral. They do not swarm homes, spread disease, or damage major crops in significant ways. Because they consume dead insects and organic matter, they may even contribute to natural cleanup. If you ever find one resting on a leaf, there is no reason for alarm. It is simply another part of the ecosystem doing its quiet work. Climate also influences scorpion fly activity. They prefer cooler and moist conditions, which is why many species are more common in spring, early summer, or after rainfall. Dry heat can reduce activity, forcing them into shaded refuges. As climate patterns shift globally, moisture-dependent insects may face increasing challenges. Protecting diverse habitats gives species better chances to adapt. There are multiple species of scorpion flies around the world, and they vary in size, color, and wing patterns. Some have stronger markings, others lighter tones. But most share the classic long snout and elegant wings that make them recognizable. Their size is usually modest, often only a few centimeters long, yet their visual impact is enormous. The more scientists study insects like the scorpion fly, the more they discover how complex natural systems really are. Courtship gifts, evolutionary importance, scavenger behavior, camouflage, and environmental sensitivity all exist within this one small insect. It reminds us that even overlooked creatures can hold extraordinary stories. So the next time you walk through a forest trail, garden, or shady park, look carefully at the leaves and branches around you. You may spot a strange winged insect with a curved tail and long face watching the world in silence. That is the scorpion fly, ancient, harmless, elegant, and deeply misunderstood. It is proof that nature's most surprising wonders are often hidden in the smallest forms. In a world focused on large animals and famous wildlife, insects like the scorpion fly are easy to ignore. But these tiny survivors have lived through changing climates, shifting continents, and millions of years of evolution. They continue to play their part in ecosystems with no need for attention or praise. The scorpion fly is not just an odd insect. It is a symbol of resilience, adaptation, and the endless creativity of nature.